it's weird seeing that, you know, we've come so far. This game is 2 years old. It took pretty much the entire world by storm. We've had some massive highs, massive lows. But now it's divided the way that it is. Which is crazy to me. Alright, so I had to do a whole lot of finagling with this thing in order to get it to work. I don't know how the audio is gonna be now because I had to redo the window and I had to run this as administrator. Apparently it's stupid. And Parmesan really does not want to keep his tail around my neck anymore. That's great. But first, congratulations are in order. For myself, I have finally reached a monumental milestone. I have gotten my first 18 plus age restricted video on YouTube. Apparently, me saying some very interesting things. I was a bad boy on YouTube, so I'm gonna have to clean up my language a little bit. But either way.
Willkommen, Helldiver. Der galaktische Krieg ruft.
Yes. What's the major order going on? Liberate designated planets to destroy the cyborg megafactories there, counteract the increase of cyborg mutant militants. And kill that and 400 automatons. How about I don't do that? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go to Fact Bay, actually. I'm gonna do some super credit farming, because I can. I'm gonna do it on tier 2 as well, because I'm so cool. And yes, my language is in Dutch. German. Why? Because I can.
Sprung abgeschlossen.
Yes.
Missionskoordinaten festgelegt.
But either way, yeah, I wanted to
bereit.
I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I thought it was funny. I never in a million years thought I was gonna get an age-restricted video this fast. And it's just funny to me. It honestly is. It's hilarious. Because it tells me I'm doing something very right and very wrong at the same time. I'm getting the doohickey mob to do that. So that's great. If you haven't watched it yet, obviously you're gonna have to be 18 or over. I'm not going in and editing anything because I just have to be better about editing before uploading.
Die unkontrollierte Ausbreitung der Terminiden endet heute.
But
Unterstützungswaffe im Anflug.
I'm playing this right now because I want to talk to you guys for a minute. And it's not entirely about my my rampant success
Hab was gefunden.
as a very controversial person on YouTube at the moment, as a controversial low subscriber channel. I'm full up on medals and whatnot, so this really doesn't help my case at all. I don't know how to feel about this game right now. I'm playing it. There was a time back when the incident happened
Da ist etwas.
that I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing it anymore. But then I realized that that's kind of a stupid fucking thing to I condemn the actions of those responsible. Getting someone fired and ruining their life over a fucking game is crazy to me. That is wild. That's what I want right there. And it makes me wonder if people are okay. Like, I'm pretty... It all happened on Reddit, so you know those people don't have lives anyway. They're people that are chronically online.
Hab was gefunden.
All the time. And it does not matter what you tell them. It doesn't matter what you say. They're gonna be the ones in the right all the time, regardless if they're wrong.
Taktikausrüstung nahe eurer Position.
So, with that being said, I usually only play with my friends anyway. So it really doesn't affect me, but it does, like, sting my morals a little bit. Because I know what it's like to have your shit kind of turned upside down on top of your head. I've had a lot of those moments as of recently, and it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. But I mean, this is just gonna be a one-off video anyway. I'll do another video on Helldivers 2. Hopefully I'll have one of my buddies, at least one. I'm hoping I can get Mitch to help me out with this, because I'd like somebody else to weigh in with their opinion on the new war bond coming up. I offered to help them do some super credit farming and whatnot already, so with any luck I'll get an answer from him later on today. But I realized I needed to get something out. It's already 11:55 in the morning anyway, so the videos are to be doing the needing of getting uploaded and shut up. There we go. Yes. And on top of that, I'm kind of trying to learn German, so putting this game in Dutch is gonna help me out a little bit. So, see you later. Never. Yes. Alright. So, regarding the incident, I think it's bullshit, to be completely honest with you. I'm not exactly for ruining someone's life unless they absolutely deserve it, and having an opinion about a game is not a crime, especially when we want to make the game better. And I heard rumor of somebody else who was taking up the mantle to issue the challenge. Which is all well and good. Like, I can respect that. But it's weird seeing that, you know, we've come so far. This game is 2 years old. It took pretty much the entire world by storm. We've had some massive highs, massive lows, but now it's divided the way that it is, which is crazy to me. It's absolutely wild to see that, you know, this game that I once really gave a shit about, it's just like, okay. You know, like, I play this in my... I don't play it all the time like I used to. Like, there was a point in time where I was just hammering the f out of this game. And now it's just like, do I really want to? Do I really want to log on here? Especially after everything that's happened. Am I a bad person for playing this? For contributing to the player count? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who knows? I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for the new War Bond that's coming out. It's supposed to be like inspired in World War I. The battle, I don't know if it's like based on a particular battle or not. It'd be kind of cool if it was. But the only thing that I can think of is how are these weapons going to perform? Are they going to be a successor to anything? I'm wondering how they're gonna perform, if we're gonna have any medium armor pen. I know we're on this. I know everything has to be like light armor pen now or something. Like, apparently we're in that phase of, you know, everything is light armor pen because grunt fantasy or whatever, and I think that's the most sorry excuse in the world for anything. But yeah, as I was saying, like, the whole grunt fantasy thing is just, I think it's a sorry excuse. I really do. For like, oh, balancing, you know, that's why, you know, those people were saying, you know, hey, play your game then. And you'll see why we're saying the things that we are. You know, and I read, I think it was Baskinator. I think Baskinator said something about criticizing the game or something. You're always gonna have people criticizing the game. Like, no game is perfect, but it has to be valid criticism. Like, I'm sick and tired of getting weapons that are all light armor pen. Like, for me, that's not fun. You're forcing marksmanship on a bullet hell, essentially. You're forcing people to use precision marksmanship as somebody like an assaulter. As somebody as an assaulter, like, I shouldn't have to sit there and, you know, line up the trajectory of my bullets. I should be able to just spray down an entire section and be fine. You know, it'd be different. Now, with certain weapons, yes, it does make sense. Like some sniper rifles, I can understand. But when you sit there and say, like, oh, the Tenderizer, it's a high caliber assault rifle, according to the game's in-game description, but then give it light armor pen. That doesn't make any sense. And also, there's no customization. There's no real customization for it. There's no magazines. There's no, you know, there's no magazine changes. And I would like to see ammo changes. You know, different ammos. Like, oh, you want this weapon to have medium armor pen. Well, you can't use the drum magazine. I'm at a loss, really, with this game. Like, I was hammering it back in the day, 2 years ago. Like, this is the only game I wanted to play. But now it's just like, do I really want to get on here? Do I really want to play this? You know, because I'm looking forward to Way of the Hunter 2 and a bunch of other games that are coming out. And it's difficult for me to care about this game now. It really is. It's difficult for me to care anymore. I still want to see this game do good. I was sitting there and it's like, oh, cyborgs are finally coming. And I'm like, hell yeah. It's like when the Illuminate showed up, I'm like, hell yeah. And then, you know, we're going to the bug home world, or the bug hive world, or a hive world. And I was like, hell yeah. And then that fiasco happened, and it was not good. And then we got the assault on Cyberstan, and I'm like, hell yeah. And then there was cyborgs, and I was like, hell yeah. But then it just kind of quickly devolved into, do I really give a shit? And just the amount of harassment is crazy on the forums. It's wild.
Evakuierungsanfrage bestätigt. Shuttle im Anflug.
And I don't know. Because I know with my luck, I'd be one of the people who actually gives a shit about the game. And then, like, I just get buried by other videos. Or, you know, I get reported and banned because, oh, you didn't agree with our opinion. I want to see the game do well. I really do. Like, that's not a question. Like, I want to see the game do well, but there's so many factors of, like, there's a large group of people who are sitting here saying, oh, this needs to be changed, or this needs to be worked on, or this needs to be looked at before you make any changes. But the silent majority always gets their way, and it's like, no, nothing needs to be changed. And it's like, well, what the fuck is the point of having a community discussion then? What's the point of having a community discussion when you're always gonna side with, you know, the people who say, oh, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong. Don't look at this, nothing is wrong. When there's something very clearly wrong.
Eine Trachtfreiheit.
Ankunftszeit T-10 Sekunden. Landezone räumen.
You know? It's kind of like a what the f, like what's the point?
Am Zielort angekommen.
And then we have to sit there and then go to the extreme of, like, giving the game negative reviews. Or the community has to go in and you know, review bomb the game because, you know, we're not being taken seriously.
Sie haben auf dem langen Weg zur Freiheit ein weiteres Etappenziel erreicht.
Crazy. It's absolutely wild that it has to come to that, like, almost all the time. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Like, I want to care, I want to give a shit about the game, and I want to see it do well, and I want it to be healthy, but at the same time, like, you're not giving us the tools or the resources to be able to tell you what's wrong. You know, we're giving you constructive feedback. We're telling you, hey, this needs to be changed, this needs to be looked at, you might want to take a look at this before you end. It's ridiculous. And then you silently like patch things that don't need to be touched, like you did with the coyote. Hey, yeah, we're still gonna bring that up because you did change it and how it functions. The basic function of one of the weapons, yes, you did change it, and you gaslit us into believing that you didn't, which, number one, is not cool at all. But I don't know. It's hard for me to want to play this anymore, to be completely honest with you. And I want to play it. I want to give a shit about the game, but I really don't know. I'm hoping that the war bond goes well. A lot of people are calling it a deflection. I don't know what to believe. I'm holding my tongue until I know more facts, because that's probably the worst thing that you can do, is make assumptions without any actual evidence. Could it be a deflection? Yes. Could it not be? Yes. I have no idea. You know, Arrowhead's been halfway decent on releasing stuff as of recently, so maybe it was just a freak coincidence. Who knows? I don't know for sure. You don't know for sure. So until we have more evidence, we can't say anything concrete. We can say some shit happened at a weird time that feels coincidental, but we can't make any assumptions yet because there is no evidence. There is no evidence of an internal discussion saying, "Oh, we have to deflect their attention onto something else instead of fighting all the fucking time." Could that be it? Yeah. Could it not be? Yes. Also yes. So who knows? Like, that's all I had to really say about it. Like, I feel dirty at the end of the day. When I fire this game up and I play it now with what's happened, I feel dirty playing it. And not a good dirty either. But the next video I do about this will be next Tuesday, and it'll be something. And Parmesan hasn't said anything. He just wanted me to talk for a little bit. And yeah, like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say about this except make your own decision if you want to play this game. I'm not going to tell you not to play the game. I'm not going to tell you to play the game. The best thing that you can do for yourself is get off Reddit and just be happy. I know Reddit is a cesspool of negativity 99% of the time. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's not as exciting and as crazy as my other videos have been. But yeah, we hit a milestone. My first age-restricted video, which is fantastic. So, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. And I will catch you in the next one, which will be something. I have no idea what it will be. But until then, peace.